I've been on YouTube since 2006, and in the last 15 years plus, I've learned a lot of things about this platform. But if you just found my channel, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on all my future videos for the next 15 years. So here's 15 things I've learned from 15 years on YouTube. No one cares how much time and effort went into a video. People only care if the video is good. Some of my most viewed videos took hours to do, whereas other videos took weeks to complete and nobody watched them. Some creators can get very upset about this, and I get it. But that's just YouTube and social media. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. And don't think that opportunities will come again. Things change so much and so quickly in the social media world that the opportunities that I had several years ago are completely different than the ones that I have now. So I'm so thankful and grateful that I said yes to all those opportunities when I had them. You don't have to be big to be successful. Creators under 100,000 subscribers can make a living off of YouTube. Even creators under 10,000 subscribers can make a living. It's all about your monetization methods and how you utilize it. AKA, not just relying on AdSense and having different ways to monetize your channel and your audience. Taking a break is detrimental to your channel. No matter how much YouTube says that taking a break is okay and it won't hurt your channel, anything more than 2 weeks does. And 2 weeks off in 15 years of doing YouTube isn't really a break. Staying PG was the best financial decision I've ever made. Advertisers like to know that their stuff is running on clean content. So if you're on YouTube to try and make money, keep it clean and you'll get far more opportunities that way. Doing the same thing won't work forever. Somewhere down the line, YouTube said, be consistent and create content people expect. And this is where analytics can lie to you. Because if you have a video that does well, the algorithm will tell you, oh, just create more of that type of content. And therefore, you kind of get pigeonholed in the same format. So if you want to be creative, or if you're getting burnt out by doing the same type of videos and you want to experiment, the algorithm doesn't know what to do with it. It pushes it out to your audience who likes a type of video, and therefore your new style doesn't work. It tanks and it doesn't do very well. But then again, people get bored of the same type of content over and over again if you've been doing it for years and years and years. So you have to experiment, you have to switch it up. So finding a balance is really key here, where you can give your audience what they want as well as exploring your creativity. Good-looking people will usually win. YouTube is a visual platform, so for most creators, you gotta be at least conventionally attractive with good lighting. And it's gotten even worse because more and more good-looking people have just flooded onto social media. Although to be fair, Instagram is worse. Audiences forgive and they forget. If you ever wake up one day and think, well, I've done something to ruin my online career forever, chances are you haven't. Only a few creators have done something so awful it has truly ruined them. And I'm talking about like going to jail awful. So unless you've done something like that, chances are if you just wait a bit, you'll be fine. You gotta sell out to survive. Every single successful YouTuber has sold out one way or another. Nobody, and I mean nobody, lives on AdSense alone. Sponsored stuff, merch, Patreon, with AdSense being the cherry on top. That is how you survive on this platform. Your audience won't stay forever. Building and retaining audiences are two different tasks, and you have to balance creating videos for both because they do tend to be different types of videos. And don't feel hurt when people stop watching your channel because eventually a lot will, especially if you've been on the platform for a while. Just think of all the channels that you've watched in the past. How many do you not care for anymore? And that's okay. It's okay that your interest changes and you move on. I'm not hurt about it. You shouldn't be hurt about it because there's always new people that'll find you and enjoy your content when they're going through that stage of life or through those interests. Many YouTubers are miserable unless you're going viral or experiencing exponential growth. It's so mentally hard to be on top one day and then the next, nobody is clicking on your stuff. And you wonder why. Why is it that I'm not doing well? Why don't people care or like me anymore? Why is nobody clicking? And you overanalyze and you think that nobody likes you, and it's just a roller coaster of ups and downs, and it's just mentally exhausting. YouTube only really cares about the big guys. No matter how much they say they value all their creators, at the end of the day, YouTube is a business trying to make money, and therefore they will prioritize their biggest creators on the platform. So don't expect anything from them. Analytics can be a fruitless rabbit hole that will drive you crazy. Only a small subset of people are good at objectively looking at analytics and not getting emotional. If analytics make you feel overwhelmed or lost or any other kind of emotion, then just ignore them. Just focus on the creative and only refer to them if you need a kind of general direction of where to take your channel. It's so easy to fall down the rabbit hole of overanalyzing and optimizing that you lose sight of what you were trying to create in the first place. So instead, if you focus more on the ideas and the creative, you'll have a lot more fun and you'll get more enjoyment from the platform. Optimize for clicks or optimize for growth. The best have mastered both. YouTube is the second largest search engine, and I'm sure many of you have used it to find info on all kinds of things. Therefore, there are different ways to play the YouTube game. There's the short game, and then there's the long game. Nobody is on top forever. Popularity fades, and nobody is number one forever. Even the biggest channels have fallen, and new ones have risen to take their place. Therefore, there's always room for new channels by new creators with new ideas, or old creators with new ideas. All right, I know it's been a lot, but it has been 15 years, so I have a lot to say. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have anything else to add, leave me a comment down below. Bye!